Sarvebhyaha namaskaraha, sarvesham hardam swagatam. We'll start the class by chanting the Pratna Slokas. Krishno rakshadumang chara chara guruhu Krishnan namasyamyakam Krishnena marasatravo vinihataha Krishnaya tasmai namaha Krishna deva samutthidam jagadidam Krishnasya dasosmyakam Krishne bhakti rajanjalastu bhagavan he Krishna tubhyan namaha prapanna parijataya totra vetraika panaye jnana mudraya Krishnaya Gitamrtatuhe namaha vasudeva sutan devam kamsa chanura mardanam devaki paramanandam Krishnau vande jagadgurum. Sarvesham punaswagatam. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Panchadashodhyayaha Purushottama Yogaha. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Urdhvamulamata Shakham Ashwatham Prakuravyayam Chandamsi yasya parnani yastau veda sa vedavit athaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakhaha guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha athascha mulanyanu karmanubandhini manushya-loke Narupamasyeka tathopalabhyate nando na chadirna cha sampradishtha ashvattamenam suvirudhamulam asangashastrena dridhena chitva tatah padantat parimargitavyam yasmin gata nanivartanti bhuyaka tameva chatyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittif prasrita purani nirmana moha chita sangadoshaha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha duhka sanyaihi gacchantyamuthah padamavyayantat na tat bhasayate suryaha na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhutas sanatanaha manashashthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati sharirayatavapnoti yachapyutkramatiishvaraha grihitvaitani sanyati vayurganthani vashayat shrotran chakshusprshanam cha rasanam ghranam athisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate utkramantam sthitau vapi Bunjana va gunanvitam vimutha nanu pashyanti jnana chakshushaha yatanto yoginaschainam pashyantyatmanyavasthitam yatanto pyakritatmanaka nainam pasyantyachetasaha yatadityagatan tejaha Jagat bhasayate khilam yachandramasi yachagnau tattejo vidhi mamakam gama visyacha bhutani dharayamyahamojasa pushnami chaushathi sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakaha ahau vaishvanaro bhutva Praninan dehamashritaha pranapana samayuktaha pachamyannan chaturvidham sarvasya chaham hriti sannivishtaha mattasmritirjnanam apohanancha vedaischa sarvairakameva vidyaha Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chaham Dvavimau Purushau Loke Ksharaschakshara Yevacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kudasthokshara Uchyate Uttamah Purushastvanyaka Paramatmetyudahritaha Yo Lokatrayama Vishya Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha Yasmat Charamati Toham Aksharatapi Chotamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitah Purushottamaha Yo Mamevamasambodhaha Janati Purushottamam Sasarvavit Bhajati Mam Sarva Bhavena Bharata Iti Kuhyatamam Shastram Idamuktam Mayanakha Yetat Buddhva Buddhiman Syat Kritakrityascha Bharata Om Tat Saditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Savvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. We'll continue today's class. Sarvasya chakam kriti sannivishtaha mattasmritir jnanam apohanancha vedaischa sarvairakhameva vidyaha vedanta krit veda videva chaham. So here Bhagavan continues to say is that is the all pervasiveness of Bhagavan. We have seen already that Bhagavan is the Sattvam is there. That's why we are able to see I am. That it's only possible when there is Sattvam, that consciousness is there. Though light, sunlight, moonlight, the fire, light, etc., they are available. They are all come from the Sattva of Bhagavan only. So only if Sattvam is there, light is possible, and we are able to experience the presence of that. So that's what Bhagavan says here. And next slide, he says, Gama Vishyacha Bhutani. That is, I have come to the world and Gama Vishyacha Bhutani. Dharayamiham. It is my energy only. That is the energy of the Sattvam. That's coming from Sattvam, light energy, sound energy, etc. This energy only is there everywhere. That energy is only the energy for the for all beings, and in the night also Bhagavan in the form of moonlight, it comes and provides the that is the nourishes all the herbal world, all the vegetable kingdom Bhagavan nourishes. So everywhere, in every aspect, it is only the Sattvam, the consciousness is acting. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva. So I am forming, I am myself forming as Vaishvanara or Jatarakni, that Ushnam, that is the heat in the body, that only, and also along with the Pranapana, that is the inhalation, exhalation, breathing, etc. The digestion takes place in human beings. So that also Pachamyan Nanchaturvidam, 4 types of food. All this happens because of that consciousness only. That he continues and says again, Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishtaha. So Lord is present in beings other ways too. So I am seated in the hearts of all. Sarvasya Cha Aham Hridi Sannivishtaha. I am situated in the hearts of all. From me are memory, Mattas Smriti Jnanam Apohanancha. So from me the knowledge, the memory, Smriti, Jnanam, knowledge, as well as their laws also, Apohanancha, as well the law also happens due to consciousness. So I am verily that which has been known by all the Vedas. I am indeed the author of the Vedanta also. So Vedaischa Sarvai Rahameva Vedyaha. So that which is to be known in the Vedas, I am that. And I am indeed the author of the Vedanta, Vedanta Krit Veda Videva Chakam, as well as the knower of the Vedas, as well as the I am beyond Vedas. So Vedas only mention about what is in the Prakriti, what is manifested, that only Vedas are expounding. But the Vedas, Prakriti is only one part, one speck of the super consciousness. It's only one speck. So beyond that, that only Vedas are telling. Vedas are telling about that only, that speck only. So beyond that also consciousness is there. So that is Vedanta. That's beyond Veda. Beyond Veda. So I am Vedanta, author of the Vedanta also. So I am that unmanifested also. I am there. My consciousness is there. So as well as the knower of Vedas. The Lord resides as consciousness in the hearts of all. Memory, knowledge, or the faculty of understanding power comes from consciousness. So unwanted knowledge and purposeless memory are also done away, destroyed by the work of consciousness only. The various worldly functions and knowledge about them are called the Vedas. Vedas only mention about what is worldly facts and worldly functions only Vedas mention. It is the Paramatman revealing himself as nature. Paramatman is revealing as nature, and nature is explained in Vedas. That's all. So if you know nature, you know Vedas fully. You know that fully. So it is the Paramatman revealing himself as nature. Everything in nature is in its own way expressing the glory of Ishvara. The glory of Ishvara is there in every aspect of nature. Every aspect you can see, a flower blossoming or a river flowing, there is beauty in those things. So every glory of Ishvara is expressed in the nature. So if you look at nature and wonder at nature, we can see that Ishvara is there. So Ishvara is the knower of the Vedas, but he does not exhaust himself as manifest universe. As we said, he's part of his form. It is only just a speck. The truth of him beyond nature is Vedanta. So this is what Bhagavan says. Everything, Sarvasvam, is Ishvara only. Every aspect is covered by Ishvara. We'll continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha.
Mattasmritir jnanam apohanancha.
Mattasmriti jnanam apohanancha. Mattasmriti jnanam apohanancha.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vidyaha.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva
Vedyaha.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyaicha.
Sarvairahameva vedyaha.
Sarvairahameva vedyaha.
Sarvairahameva vedyaha.
Sarvairahameva saharai sarvairahameva vaidyaha.
Here it is sarvaihi ahameva. That is, the ra is only a sandhi here. Sarvairahameva vedyaha.
Sarvairahameva vaidyaha.
Vedyaha.
Sorry, vedyaha.
Vedaischa.
Shall I chant again?
Vedaischa.
Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyaha. Vedyaha. What happened to Vedyaha?
That is to be known. Knowable is, I am only that. I continue. Vedanta krit veda videva chaham.
Vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Vedanta krit veda videva chaham.
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha.
Sarvasya chaham hridi हृदि सन्निविष्टः सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः
मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च मत्तस्मृतिर्
स्मृतिर्
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 मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः
वेदैश्च
अहमे
सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः
सर्वैरहमेव सर्वैरहमेव
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः
वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
वेदान्तकृत् विदेव चाहम् वेदान्तकृत् विदेव चाहम्
पद्मा विश्वनाथन भगिनी
वस्य चाकं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम् वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्
उत्तमं
रेमा श्रीराम भगिनी
सर्वस्य चाकं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम् वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
धन्यवादः
नागमणि भगिनी
सर्वस्य चाकं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहम्
उत्तमं गच्छन्तु धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः
हेमा भगिनी
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद् वेदविदेव चाहम्
लक्ष्मी HS भगिनी
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम्
उत्तमं
धन्यवादः
नेक्स्ट होगा द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके Ksharaschakshara eva cha, Ksharas sarvani bhutani, Kshara uchyate. So here Bhagavan says there are two Purushas, Dvavimau Purushau Loke. In this world, there are two Purushas. So the perishable, Charas Chakshara Yevacha, the perishable and the imperishable. Charas Chakshara Yevacha, Charas Sarvani Bhutani, and all beings, Sarvani Bhutani, all beings are perishable. And Kudasthokshara. Here, tha is the Kudasthokshara Yuchyate. So, Kudastha is called the imperishable. Kudastha is called the imperishable. So, here, what Bhagavan says is the Jivatman. We know that Jivatman is the individualized consciousness. Paramatman is there in the Jivatman. But since there's a beginning and an end to the process of the individualization, each individual, there is Atman is there, but there is a beginning and end for it. It ends and that Jivatman goes away from that body to another body. So there is an end to it, process of individualization. So he is classified as Chara, that is perishable. And Jivatman and Upadi, Jivatman being an Upadi is or limiting adjunct of Ishvara. Jivatman is an Upadi. Upadi we have seen, it is only a representation, that is called a transformation or of any deeper thing. Like we say golden ornaments. So ornaments are there, but the source is gold. The source is gold, but ornaments are only just a modification of that. So these similarly, the Jivatman is a modification of the Paramatman only. So Upadi is also called, that Upadi is called Purusha. That Upadi, that modification in the form of Jivatman is called the Purusha. That's why the two Purushas is here. Dvavimau Purusha, two Purushas. The Jagat or the insentient universe is also an Upadi. The Jagat, the universe, is also an Upadi. That is also a modification of the Paramatman only. So, but the fundamental difference is there between the two. That is, Jiva is associated with Prakriti or Maya. Jivatman is also Purusha, but that Purusha is associated with the Prakriti, so it gets a life. So that is the first Purusha, Chara. So because it is a slave of the Maya, Prakriti. It's a slave of the Prakriti, that like human beings, they are slaves of Prakriti. They are influenced by the Prakriti. So whereas Ishvara is also associated with Prakriti, because Ishvara is only, Prakriti is only a modification of Upadi of Ishvara only. So there Ishvara is also associated with Prakriti, but Ishvara is associated in a different way. He is the master. He is the master. Ishvara is eternally the lord of it. Whereas the other Jivatman, the Purushas, they are slaves of Prakriti. Whereas Paramatman is a master of it. So wielding power over Maya, he assumes various forms. Power of Maya, Bhagavan assumes various forms. Therefore, he is called a Kudastha. Kudastha. So Kudasthokshara Akshara Uchyate. Kudastha is Akshara, is imperishable. So Shiva, Narayana, Bhagavati, etc. or different forms, modifications of the same Ishvara. So from Vedic times, the cosmic Purusha has undergone changes, names, forms, and attributes according to the variations in the attitudes of worshippers. They come taken different forms, but they are only modifications of the same Ishvara, that is Kudastha, that is imperishable Akshara. There are only manifestations of that, but the same Supreme Paramatman is one, imperishable. But he has taken these forms due to the power of the Maya. He has taken these forms. This is what Bhagavan says here in this. We'll continue.
Malini Bhagini.
Svavimau Purushau Loke.
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके
क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि
कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
उत्तरम्।
अनिता भगिनी
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके
द्वामिमौ पुरुषलोके द्वामिमौ पुरुषलोके
क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
चरक्षा एव च चरक्ष चाक्षर एव च
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि
चरा सर्वाणि भूतानि चरा सर्वाणि भूतानि
कूटस्थोऽक्षर एव च
अनिता भगिनी हरे कृष्णा
कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
लोके चराक्षरम् एव च चरा सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्। धन्यवादः भगिनी।
विनोदा भगिनी
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्।
संभाजी गोलक महोदय
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्।
पद्मा जगन भगिनी
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्।
रघुनाथ महोदय
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्।
धन्यवादः।
लक्ष्मी किरण भगिनी
द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते।
उत्तमम्। नेक्स्ट श्लोक उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य Bibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha. So here Bhagavan says, but distinct is the Supreme Purusha. We told two Dvavimau Purusha Uloge, two Chara, Akshara, Kudastha, we said. So Uttama Purusha, Uttama, distinct is the Supreme Purusha, called the highest self, Paramatme Tyudahrita. That is called the Supreme Self, highest self, the indestructible Lord, Avyaya, Vibhartyavyaya, the indestructible Lord who pervades and sustains Slokatrayamavishya, that is three worlds, that is pervading the three worlds, as well as Vibhartyavyaya, that is sustaining the three lokas, pervading and sustaining the three worlds. Abhyaya, that is imperishable, indestructible, Ishvara, that is Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purushastvanyaha. Here there is a Ubatmaniya. Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmetyudahritaha Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha. So here Ishvara is also called Saguna Brahman. We have seen Saguna Brahman, we have the Guna Brahman. Saguna Brahman has gunas, but it is Maya of the Nirguna Brahman only. So the supreme Maya Shakti is there because that he has taken these forms. So the Jivatman and the Jagat are his attributes, are just these attributes. Whatever glory, manifestations, attributes, all belong to Ishvara. Everything belongs to Ishvara. That is known to everyone. Everything belongs to Ishvara. Purushottama is he who is beyond all this celestial grandeur and magnificence. Purushottama, beyond all that, beyond all the celestial glory, whatever we cannot think, beyond all that is Purushottama. There are no modifications for Purushottama. So these modifications are not for the highest self, but and he is Nirguna Brahma. This is also called pure consciousness, awareness, are all different names for the Nirguna Brahman. He is indeterminate. You cannot measure him or determine him, but intense consciousness. Intense consciousness. There are no limitations. There are no limitations for Ishvara. This is what in this sloka we are understanding. We continue.
Varalakshmi Ramesh Bhagini.
Uttama Purushastvanyaha.
Uttama Purushatvanyaha. Uttama Purushatvanyaha.
Paramatmetyudahritaha.
Paramatmetyudahritayaha. Paramatmetyudahritayaha.
Hritaha. Paramatmetyudahritaha.
Paramatmetyudahritaha. Hridayaha. Sorry. Paramatmetyudahritayaha.
Hritaha. Hritaha.
Hridaha.
Yes, not.
Paramatmetyudahritaha.
Yo Lokata. Paramatme.
Paramatmetyudahritaha.
Yo Lokatrayamavishya.
Yo loke. Okay.
Lokatraya.
Yo lokatrayamavishya. Yo lokatrayamavishya.
Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha. Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
Avyaya. Vibharti Avyaya. Vibhartyavyaya.
Vibhartyavyaya.
Avyaya.
Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
Vibharti Avyayaha. When you combine, it becomes Vibhartyavyayaha. Avyaya.
Vibharti Avyaya Ishvaraha.
You have to combine it.
Okay. Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
Avyaya only one step.
Okay. Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha. I'll practice, sir.
Oh, practice.
I will do it definitely.
Oh, yes.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Uttama Purushastvanyah.
उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः
Paramatmetyudahritah.
परमात्मेयुदाकृतः परमात्मेयुदाकृतः
Paramatmetyudahritah.
परमात्मेत्युदाकृतः परमात्मेत्युदाकृतः
Yo lokatrayamavishya.
यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य
Vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
पिबर्तव्यय ईश्वरः पिबर्तव्यय ईश्वरः
Vibhartya itya.
पिबर्तव्य
No. Vibhartya itya is there. Vibhartya.
पिबर्तव्य ईश्वरः पिबर्तव्यय ईश्वरः
Listen, ma'am. Vibhartyavyaya.
पिबर्त्यव्य
Avya is not the itya. Vibhartya.
पिबर्त्यव्य ईश्वरः
Vibhartya vyaya. You combine it. Vibhartyavyaya.
पिबर्त्यव्य ईश्वरः
Practice, ma'am. Listen and practice. And others will be chanting. We can listen.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah.
उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः
Yo lokatrayamavishya vibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यन्यय ईश्वरः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
Uttam.
धन्यवादः
Anasuya Bhagini.
Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah.
उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः
Yo lokatrayamavishya bibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः धन्यवाद
Vinoda Bhagini.
Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah. Yo lokatrayamavishya bibhartyavyaya Ishvaraha.
उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
Uttam.
Sapna Bhagini.
उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य विभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
Uttam.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
उत्तमपुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः
Uttam. Let's go next sloka. Yasmat charamati-toham aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamaha. So as I transcend, as I go over, transcend means overcoming or beyond that, the perishable, and I'm even above the imperishable. That is aksha yasmat charam atitoham. That is, I am beyond the charam and also aksharaadabi. I am also beyond the imperishable. Also, I am beyond that also. Therefore, I am known in the world and in the Vedas. Atosmi loke vedecha. In the world as well as in Vedas as Purushottama. As Purushottama, the highest Purusha. Because I am beyond the perishable as well as the imperishable. Therefore, I am called the Purushottama. In the Vedas as well as in this world, people, I am known as the Purushottama. So Kshara is that which is perishable, Prakriti is perishable, and we compared it with the people tree, material life. We compared with people tree in the beginning of this chapter. And the jivahood of the jiva is also perishable. Jivahood means that the life of human beings is perishable, while pure consciousness in him is none other than the imperishable Brahman, who is simultaneously with attributes and beyond attributes. Yes, attributes as well as beyond attributes is everything. So the knowledgeable people have praised him. To the best of their understanding, they have praised him. So for the only thing that is knowable to them, that which is to be known is only he. That is the Purushottama. So the imperishable Brahman. Only thing knowable to the enlightened people or the knowledgeable people is him, is Bhagavan only. That is why Purushottama. So we will continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Yasmat Sharamati Toham.
Yasmat Yaksharami.
Yasmat Charamati Toham.
Yasmat Yaksharami Toham. Yasmat
Charamati Toham.
Yasmat Yaksharamati
Chara. Yasmat Chara.
Yasmat Sharamati Toham. Yasmat Sharamati Toham.
Aksharaadapi Chotamaha.
Aksharaadapi Chottamaha. Aksharaadapi Chottamaha.
Atosmi loke vedecha.
Atosmi loke vedecha. Atosmi loke vedecha.
Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Athitah Purushottamaha. Athitah Purushottamaha.
Prathitah, not Prathita. Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Uttam.
धन्यवाद.
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Yasmat Charamati Toham.
Yasmat Sharamadi Toham. Yasmat Sharamadi Toham.
Aksharaadapi Chotamaha.
Aksharaadapi Chotamaha. Aksharaadapi Chotamaha.
Atosmi loke vedecha.
Atosmi loke vedecha. Atosmi loke vedecha.
Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Prathitah Purushottamaha. Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Gholap Mahodaya.
Yasmat Charamati Toham. Aksharaadapi Chotamaha.
Yasmat charamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha. Yasmat charamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha.
Atosmi loke vedecha. Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamaha. Atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamaha.
Here, Prathitah Purushottamaha.
Prathitah purushottamaha.
Prathitah
Prathitah. Atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamaha.
seems to be slightly dragging. Prathita. Prathita.
Prathit. Okay. Atosmi loke vede cha prathita purushottamah.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad, sir.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Tasmat ksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha.
यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः
Atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah.
अतोऽस्मि लोके देवे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके देवे च अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः
Anasuya Bhagini.
Tasmat ksharamati toham aksharaadapi chottamaha. Atosmi loke vede cha prathitah purushottamah.
यस्मात् अक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः.
To this first pada once again.
यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः.
Here the first it is charam only, and here aksharam is there. Beyond the perishable.
यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम्.
Uttam.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः.
Uttam.
धन्यवाद.
Hema Bhagini.
यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः.
Uttam. Well, we'll go to the next sloka. Yo mameva sammudhaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavit bhajati mam sa sarvavit bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. So he who undeluded, mameva masammudaha, mam evam asammudaha. Mam evam, that is mamevam asammudaha is there. Undeluded. He who is yo means yaha. Always yaha for the when you make the sandhi, make it as yo. So you he who knows undeluded, knows me, Purushottamam, Janati, and knows me as Purushottamam, that is the highest self. He knows all. Sa sarvavit, sarvavit. He knows all, O Bharata, and he worships me, Sarva Bhavena, Bhajati, Sarva Bhavena, he worships me with all his heart, he worships me. Undeluded people who know me as Purushottama, as the highest self, they worship me with all their hearts. So as a devotee advances in the spiritual discipline, he realizes divinity permeating the entire universe of plurality. Everybody, everything in this world is, there is divinity in them. He slowly realizes that divinity is there in all beings, that Ishvara is the owner and supporter of everything. The best that a Jivatman can do, the best that they can do is to develop all his faculties, whatever faculties for the service of the Lord. Not for selfish purposes, not for the welfare of all. He must utilize his faculties. Whatever faculties he has to use. That is service to Lord. Service to Lord. Service to the human beings is service to Lord. So that's what he can do. Best that a Jivatman can do is that. And the goal in life of Jivatman, goal in the life of Jivatman is to make himself over to Paramatman. So he wants to, from Jivatman, he has to go over to the Paramatman. So the Prakriti aspect merges in surrender to the Saguna Brahman, the Prakriti aspect, the body aspect. So we do all sorts of pujas and temples and all that we do, all that good work we do. That's all going to Saguna Brahman. But the Purusha aspect, that is the consciousness aspect, merges with the Nirguna Brahman. It is Nirguna Brahman. So that is what we have to do in this world. So those who know me as the, that is undiluted people, know me as the Purushottama, is the all in all supporter, life giver, everything is Bhagavan. They every by full heart they worship me. This is what Bhagavan says here. We'll continue.
Malini Bhagini.
Omamevama sammudhaha.
Yo mameva sammudaha. Yo mameva sammudaha.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamam. Janati purushottamam.
Sasarvavid bhajati mam.
Sasarvavid bhajati mam. Sasarvavid bhajati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata. Sarvabhavena bharata.
Uttam.
Thank you.
Anita Bhagini.
Yo mamevama sammudhaha.
Hare Krishna. Yo mameva sammudaha. Yo mameva sammudaha.
Janati purushottamam.
Janati purushottamah. Janati purushottamam.
Sasarvavid bhajati mam.
Sa sarvavid bhajati mam. Sa sarvavid bhajati mam.
Sarvabhavena bharata.
Sarvabhavena bharata. Sarvabhavena bharata.
Uttam. Gachana.
Om yo mami sammudaha. Janati purushottamam. Cha sarvavidya janati mam. Sarvabhavena bharata.
Uttam.
Krishna.
Padma Jagan
Yo
Bhagini.
mamevama sammudhaha. Janati purushottamam.
यो मामेव सम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम् यो मामेव सम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम्
Here, mamevama sammudhaha. Mamevama sammudhaha.
यो मामेव सम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम् यो मामेव
Mamevama sammudhaha.
यो मामेव सम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम्
Sasarvavid bhajati mam. Sarvabhavena bharata.
सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत.
Uttam. Gachana.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Omamevama sammudhaha. Janati purushottamam.
Yo mamevamasammudhaha janati purushottamam. Yo mamevamasammudhaha janati purushottamam.
Sasarvavid bhajati mam. Sarvabhavena bharata.
स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत धन्यवाद
Padma Vishwanathan Bhagini.
मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत
यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत।
उत्तमं गच्छामि।
Tapna Balua Bhagini.
यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत।
उत्तमं।
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत।
Uttam. We'll revise the slokas that we did today. Sarvasya chaham kriti sannivishtaha mattasmritirjnanam apohanancha vedaicha sarvairagameva vedyaha vedanta kritveda videva chaham tva vimau purushau loke ksharaschakshara eva cha Ksharas sarvani bhutani kudasthokshara uchyate uttamah purushastvanyah paramatmetyudahritaha yo lokatrayamavishya vibhartyavyaya ishvaraha yasmat ksharamati aksharaadapi chottamaha Atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamah yo mamevamasambodhaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Dhanyavadaha. We will conclude with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhanyavadaha. Pranamaka. Ram Ram Ram. Tomorrow we will have again chanting of 15th chapter in its first itself by our co-host and our facilitator Radha Bhagini.